Do you love the game? To preserve it, you must follow the FIBA Code of Conduct at all times, which means betting on basketball is strictly forbidden. Asking family or friends to bet for you is not allowed either. You must never improperly influence results or incidents within a game, no matter how small, or engage in corrupt conduct by either giving or receiving a bribe. Never share inside information with anyone who could use it for betting. FIBA closely monitors betting markets. It has eyes on any suspicious activity, sending investigators to interview players and gather evidence every time there is a suspicion of match fixing. Remember, as a professional, your behavior matters, especially in the way you treat your teammates, fellow players, staff, and others outside the game. Abuse, whether physical, psychological, or sexual, is strictly prohibited. The way you behave away from the court is equally important. Any action that risks damaging the reputation of the game can be sanctioned by FIBA too. And if you witness an actual or even potential violation, you must report it to FIBA immediately or risk receiving a sanction yourself. You can carry out this duty anonymously using the reporting tool on the FIBA website. The integrity of our sport is at stake, so you have the obligation to cooperate fully with any investigation into a possible infringement. This includes handing over your phone, personal devices, and any financial records requested. Failure to cooperate will result in a suspension. Breaking any of these rules could get you a 100,000 Swiss franc fine and a lifetime ban from the sport. Even attempting to break a rule could land you in trouble. Above all, play with respect, reject corruption, gambling, and all other dangers to the sport, and use basketball to make a better world. This is our game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries, dahil Only ang saya, well, TNT, saya all. May Only FB, Only IG, Only Messenger, Only TikTok, Only ML, Only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Kung anong ikinainit sa labas, at ganun din ang init ng aksyon dito sa loob ng ENDERUN Colleges, the home of the Titans. We have a very interesting and high-octane ball game ulit with the National University Bulldogs going up against the St. Dominic Colleges of Asia Pikemen. So magandang hapon mga kaliga ulit. Ako po si Nico Arsagan. I am with Bianca Tagarda. Bianca, isa na naman tong napaka-grabing aksyon na ating matutunghayan with the NU Bulldogs and Sdca Pikemen. Pakita natin ang kanilang matchup story na pwede natin pag-usapan as the games goes by. So, bark and bike. Bakit nga bark and bike? It's because it's the Bulldogs against the underdogs. Knowing that the SDC Pikemen will be an underdog against the boys of Coach Jeff Napa. So again, makita natin dito yung previous game ng ating unang kupunan. So makita natin ang previous game nitong SDCA na natalo sila unfortunately against the AAC Generals. Pero at least makikita natin dito na nakipagsabayan sila in terms of rebound, in terms of assist, in terms of block, at sa steal sa kipagsabayan sila. At makikita din natin dito yung efficiency nila in terms of free throw shooting at 3-point shooting. So again, makita natin na kaya talaga nilang makipagsabayan sa mga collegiate teams in terms of NCAA or dito sa ating UAP. At next naman, tumalon tayo dun sa previous sa player matchup na magkakaroon tayo. It's Edward Dakiwag going up against Jake Figueroa. Pero bago yon, tignan muna natin ang previous game ng NU Bulldog na kalaban nila. Natalo sila by 2 points lang. Breaks of the game with 57-55 against the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Na dito nakita natin na kahit meron malaking difference ang rebounding, bumawi naman sila sa assist department. So makita din natin dito ang ating player matchup na si Edward Dakiwag at si Jake Figueroa. So dun sa previous matchup nila, Edward Dakiwag had 19.7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for Jake Figueroa naman, meron siyang 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. So kaya makita natin dito na talagang yung sa player matchup natin, halos match talaga sila. So let's take a look on the players to watch out at keys to winning. Ano ba ang players to watch out natin dito for the SDCA Pikemen?
Yes, Nico. So, for the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen, there's Edward Dakiwag, gaya nga ng sinabi mo kanina, na kahit down or kahit wala sa tamang laro itong mga teammates niya, he always is there. He's like the barometer of Coach Bong de la Cruz. There's Joseph Timtiman and also Ken Alvaran. And for the keys to winning naman, of course, consistency is the key, knowing that they will be battling with the NU Bulldogs, which is a very tough team to beat.
And control dapat nila yung rebound nila kasi kapag nakokontrol nila yung rebound nila, nakokontrol nila ang game. And that they will be battling with a team na may FSA. Although may FSA din naman sila, but you know, you have to still control yung rebounding station. And lastly is 3 and D. So dito sa St. Dominic College of Asia kasi marami sa kanila ay sharpshooters din. So they have to capitalize on that in order to get the edge of this game.
Yes, tama dyan. At narinig na natin at nakita na rin natin kung sino ang sino at ano ang keys to winning dito sa SDCA Pikemen. Lipat naman tayo dun sa makakalaban nila with the NU Bulldogs. So, ito yung mga players to watch out natin saka yung keys to winning for the Bulldogs.
Yes, Nico, as we can see, there's Jolo Manansala and sabi nyo nga dati, dalawang Jolo yung deadly dito sa NU Bulldogs, Jolo Navarro and Jolo Manansala. There's Tebol Garcia and hopefully he's here kasi nung last game nila versus Adamson, he was not here. And Miguel Palanca, but I saw Miguel Palanca not in his jersey today together with the other Bull Pops. So we're hoping pa rin na others will step up kahit na wala itong si Miguel Palanca. And for the keys to winning, you know, to disrupt the offense, dapat umatake sila ng maaga and to stop itong opensa ng St. Dominic Pikemen. And slashers, of course, marami silang ganyan, gaya nga nabanggit ko. There's Jolo Navarro, there's Jolo Manansala, Jake Figueroa, Steve Nash Enriquez, yung mga veterans nila, kailangan nila talagang mag-step up for this game and to be physical, knowing na yung makakalaban nila ay mas physical pa sa physical, Nico.
Yes, I would totally agree on that, Bianca. So, again, madami pa tayong pwede pag-usapan dito sa matchup natin with the SDCA Pikemen and dito sa NU Bulldogs. So, again, dito tayo sa, kanina nanalo ka doon sa first game natin, nanalo ka doon sa prediction. You got the prediction right. Pero for now, ano naman ang magiging prediction mo with this ball game?
Well, Nico, I would go with the NU Bulldogs this time naman. I know it's going to be a close fight again, seeing that both of these teams are very physical with each other. Pero itong NU Bulldogs, kataka-taka kung bakit yung mga juniors nila hindi nila pinaglaro today. So, there's this element of surprise that I find interesting.
Wow. At again, kung sa'yo ang Bulldogs, sa akin naman ang underdog with the SDCA Pikemen because again, yun yung element or surprise. Mahirap silang scout kasi hindi naman sila nakikita sa ibang leagues. So again, I'll choose SDCA Pikemen. So again, before anything else, nakakuha na kami ng mga prediction namin na ngayon marinig naman natin ang first five. Let's turn it over to our venue announcer.
Good afternoon and welcome to the ENDERUN GME in Taguig City. Live on the official Facebook and YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup. Today's second game is NU Bulldogs versus St. Dominic College. Now let's meet the starter pairs for the NU Bulldogs. Starting point guard, number 13, Nash Enriquez. At number 16, shooting guard, Jello Santiago. Man on the middle, number 18, Jan Omar. Shooting forward, number 20, Jake Figueroa. At power forward, number 42, Jolo Navarro. Head coach is Jeff Napa. Now the starters for your St. Dominic College of Asia. At number 9, playing guard, Edward Dakiwagi. At point guard, number 10, Joseph Timtiman. At forward, number 16, Jan Sangalang. Center, number 34, Andre Zeze. And also forward, number 20, Wilson Tilas. Head coach is Bogs Bong de la Cruz. Our official for this ball game, crew chief Delmar Alaman, Empire 1, Casqueo. And
Our first 5 for the second offering ng ating Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. We have Tim Timan, Dakiwag, Zeze, Tilos, Sanggalang for the St. Dominic Pikemen. And for the NU Bulldogs, we have Enriquez, Santiago, Omar, Figueroa, and Navarro. Again, this is going to be a high-intensity ball game as we are going to witness one of the finest UAAP school in the National University Bulldogs. At ang makakalaban naman nila, hindi rin naman iba sa ating Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, ang St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen, na nakikipagsabayan din yan, Bianca, sa mga NCAA and UAAP school. So hindi mo rin talaga sila pwedeng i-discredit. Now we will be having our jump ball in a few minutes or a few seconds. Nag-aapiran lang ng some pleasantries are being done. So we got Zeze against Omar John. Jake. Oh, it's Santiago to Figueroa now. First possession will go to the NU Bulldogs. Jolo Navarro to Steve Nash. Yung pangalan ni Steve Nash, pang isang tao na eh. To Steve Nash Enriquez. To Jake Figueroa. To Steve Nash. And that's going to be a foul on number 9, Ed Takiwag.
Nico, you can see sa first 5 ng dalawang teams talagang yung mga best players or yung mga key players talaga nila yung nilalagay nila. So, kahit unang-unang minute pa lang nitong ball game na to, talagang bigay agad lahat.
Yes. And again, kailangan kasi from that point, ano pa lang 1 foot forward talaga dapat. And we're going to see later on si Dwayne Miranda. Nasa kanila na rin si Dwayne Miranda, and actually they activated Mark Parks for this ball game. So even if wala si Miguel Palanca, wala si Alfanta, yung firepower din talaga ng NU, sobra under the radar. Kaya as much as possible itong SDCA with the leadership of Coach Bong, makasabay sa kung anong ino-offer nitong National University. We got Santiago to Figueroa to Navarro. Extra pass to John Omar. Good play for the NU Bulldogs as they pressure up Ed Takiwag and company. They have 14 seconds to shoot. Sanggalang to Zeze. Zeze now against Omar John. Zeze, extra step. That's going to be a traveling. Pero good idea yon, Bianca, na maging aggressive sila. Kahit dun sa first possession na nakita natin dun na may konting advantage itong si Zeze kay Omar John. Now it's Figueroa. Extra pass. Santiago for 3. No good. The rebound for Tilos. Now Sanggalang running the break. Sanggalang naghahanap ng papasahan. Now Takiwag being defended closely by Steve Nash Enriquez. Oh, that's a foul on Steve Nash.
And Nico, balita ko nga dito sa NU Bulldogs, kasama sa bench nila yung dating coach ng Korean National Basketball Team, si Coach Chu. So, tinanong ko yung isa sa mga coaches nila at sabi nga doon pagka pumupunta daw yung NU Bulldogs sa Korea, doon daw sila nag-tune up. But this time, it's the Korean basketball national coaches na pumupunta naman dito to train them. So, this game is really special na makikita natin. Talagang may pa-special training pa.
Oo. And again, that's the brand of basketball na ino-offer ng NU basketball. It's very dynamic. Kahit yung mga coaches from Korea, gusto na rin isama ang program nila dito sa Philippines. We got Jolo Navarro to Jake Figueroa. Second opportunity for the National University. Jake Figueroa, good double team for the Pikemen. Foul. Number 10. Joshua Timtiman. Okay, they're calling one side kasi naka-zone defense itong SDCA. Jolo, Omar John, 2 points. Isang factor to, si Omar John, na magiging crucial sa kanilang championship run dito sa next UAAP season. Mark Zeze and Joshua Timtiman not in sync on that play. Ayan. Because of that turnover, Zeze will now replaced for the SDCA Pikemen. Jake Figueroa. Fits to Omar John. Omar John, short jumper is good. Wow. 6-2. 4-point advantage for the Pikemen. Medyo nahihirapan sila dito. Nahihirapan sila magbaba ng bola dito. Bianca. There's going to be a technical foul for Coach Bong.
Medyo mainit itong early start.
Oo. Kasing init ang panahon sa labas. Ang init ng action dito sa inyong Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Okay, we have Steve Nash Enriquez is going to shoot the technical free throw. Oh, that's going to be short. Sayang. For Steve Nash, nangihinayang siya doon. Sayang ang score. We got 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Yung huling laro na meron itong SDCA, they only got 18 rebounds. So they need to, alam mo yun, Bianca, they need to control more dun sa kanilang rebounding. At ito naman consistency, pwede natin sabihin na kailangan yung first stringer sila hanggang third stringer, dapat consistent talagang energy para makasabay sila sa firepower nitong NU Bulldogs. Got Sanggalang to Timtiman, extra pass, Dakiwag for 3, no good. And there's a rebound for Zeze. Timtiman now, Joshua barking out some play. Tilos to Sanggalang. Sanggalang being met by Jolo Navarro. That's going to be a foul. It's Jolo Navarro. Makita natin dito, talagang grit and grind. Ano nangyayari, Bianca? There's the will nitong SDCA Pikemen na makipagsabayan talaga head to head dito sa National University. We got Zeze now receiving the ball. That's going to be a foul on, let's see kung tama ang ating nakita. 42. That's Jolo Navarro. That's the second foul on Jolo Navarro. Now, Padrones will now check in. Ito si Padrones, nakita ko yung highlights ito. Ito yung si Mr. One-Hander. So let's see if he's going to be efficient in today's ball game. Kasi alam naman natin yung caliber ng big men ni Coach Jeff Napa. The second free throw for Zeze is good. Counting the lead to 3. 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Jake Figueroa trying to break this 2-3 zone. Santiago to Steve Nash. No good. Zeze to Joshua Timtiman. Joshua Timtiman to Ed Dakiwag. Tilos. Flex action for the SDCA. There's Timtiman. Jumper. It's good. Grabe. Itong si Joshua Timtiman. Bianca, for the past 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Anong nakikita mong ginagawang tama nitong SDCA Pikemen? Kaya hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin nalalayuan nitong National University.
Well, Nico, sa tingin ko, maganda yung improvement na pinakita ng kanilang FSA na si Mac Zeze. Knowing kasi yung story niya, yung sa former team niya, his position is not a center, but he's a shooting. So, number 3 siya. More on shooting siya, and pagdating niya na SDCA, talagang malaking adjustment daw yung ginawa niya. But from this game, seeing him make those rebounds, talagang di niya sinasayang yung bola, and yung basket kanina ni Joseph Tintiman rather, it was all because of his rebound and pass.
And again, dun nga sa sinasabi natin na yung familiarity nito ni Zeze sa kanyang teammates, at least kahit pa paano nakapapakita niya na meron siyang advantage in terms of matchup against Omar John. Now, going back to the play, we got Jolo Mananzala now coming in for the National University. Here's Jolo. That's going to be a foul on Tilos. Sideline inbound for the National University. Good play by Jake Figueroa, pero wala yun. Here's Sanggalang now. Sanggalang, layup is good. At lamang na po ng isa. Itong St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. 7-6. Nagkakaroon ng konting wonder itong zone defense. There's another steal. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Nabasa ni Sanggalang ang gagawin ni Steve Nash Enriquez doon. That's why it is called a sportsmanlike foul. The 2 free throws plus a ball possession for the Pikemen. Oh, sayang for Sanggalang. Second free throw for Sanggalang is good. Si John Thomas. Sanggalang. Now we got Joshua Tempiman to Raimundo. Oh, J.D. Manuel. That's 2 points. A fearless drive for J.D. Manuel. Here's Palacielo. That's going to be a traveling. Medyo forced na yun. Bianca, ika nga nila. Dalawa na ang bantay niya dun. He should have kicked it out first. We got Joshua now. Against Reinhard Humamoy. John Thomas to J.D. Manuel. J.D. Oh, Jordan-esque move. Pero ang ganda ng depensa ng National University dito. Wala na pupuntahan ang opensa ng SDCA Pikemen. That's going to be a turnover as Garcia will now check in. That's Tebol. Isa sa mga players to watch out natin. Actually, dalawa na silang nasa loob. With Jolo Manansala and Tebol Garcia. Gusto ko talagang nakita itong dalawang lefty na si Reinhard Dumamoy at si Tebol Garcia. Good defense by Max Zeze on PJ Palacielo. Ayan, tumatawag sila ng line play for their inbound. Here's Reinhard for 3. Winner for Reinhard Humamoy. Grabe. Another lefty. We got Isaac Fernandez. A good press break for the SDCA Pikemen. Alvin to Jay. Here's Zeze. To Joshua with 5 seconds to shoot. Here's Isaac for 3. Yes, sir! For Alvin Isaac. I got Tebol. Okay. Reinhard ulit to Jolo. Ayan na, the big man move on PJ Palacielo. PJ. Here's Jolo for 3. No good. Rebound for Joshua Timtiman. Pero talon niya doon. Si Padrones. We got Alvin Isaac. To Jay Di Manuel. To Max Zeze. Max Zeze. 8 seconds to shoot. Sabi mo nga kanina, Bianca, malaking factor na alam natin na si Max Zeze ay wing player sa kanilang bansa. So, dito, pagdating niya dito, naging center siya. Pero at least ang advantage niya, he is very agile, nakakagalaw siya kahit malaki ang bantay niya. So, let's see if he can convert these 2 free throws into 2 points. First free throw is good for Max Zeze. Second free throw. Let's see. Oh, it's good. Walang problema. Si Max Zeze sa kanyang free throw shooting. Now we got a pressure. Mapapansin natin dito, 3-man lineup. Itong meron ng SDCA with JD Manuel. JD Manuel, we got Calilo and Isaac. So, Kapulong and Isaac. Talagang nag-experiment in yung element of surprise. Meron tong SDCA Pikemen. Medyo nahihirapan itong Pikemen i-advance ang bola. Kaya siguro nag-adjust si Coach Bong na 3-man lineup. Here's Fernandez. Domingo Fernandez. Max Zeze against Palacielo. Oh, a good step back as they add up a 6-point lead, 17-11. Here's Reynard Umamoy, butter! A second 3-pointer for Reinhard. Ganda na nangyayari dito for both teams. There's Kapulong to Alvin. Kapulong again to Zeze. Handoff to Isaac. Medyo stagnant ang offense ng SDCA dito. JD Manuel against Reynard. JD Manuel stripped. They have 3 seconds remaining in their shot clock. It's Sepnyo coming in for Isaac. Zeze, short jumper is no good. Now we have the NU Bulldogs trying to cut more. Is it going to be a save for Jolo Manansala? It is Tebol. Tebol pa rin. Palacielo jumper is good. Grabe. Soft hands. Bianca.
Ang daming pinagdaanan pero tumasok.
Oo. Ang daming sinubukan gawin si Tebol Garcia pero 2 points is still a 2 points, Bianca. As they have this 1-point lead for the SDCA. That's going to be a foul on Palacielo. Pwede rin natin sabihin na kaya siguro natin nilagay si Jolo Manansala sa players to watch. Kasi on their last game, he only had 2 points with 1 of 6 shooting. Sobrang baba no, knowing the caliber of Jolo Manansala. Yung kaya niyang i-bring in sa table ng National University. And another one na kanilang inactivate today is si Mark Parks. Nakapatid ni isa sa mga legends ng NU Bulldogs. I think kakakasal lang din nun. Yung kapatid ni Mark Parks. We got Palacielo to Tebol. Broken up by the defense of the SDCA. And there's going to be Mark Parks coming in for PJ Palacielo. kapatid ni Ray Parks. Oh, that's going to be the penalty. Second free throw. Two free throws will be awarded for JD Manuel na may konting pakilala siya kay Reinhard Humamoy. So at this point, it's going to be a 4-point lead by the Sdca Pikemen, 20-16. Ganda ng pinapakita nitong Sdca Pikemen dito sa first quarter natin na meron pa tayong 8 seconds remaining. We got a 5-point lead, 21-16. Here's Jolo. 3 seconds. Celo. Padrones. Sorry. Isa din yan sa mga one-hander people. Nikos Jeff Napa. At the end of the first quarter, it is the Sdca Pikemen leading 21-18. As we can see the first quarter highlights. Ayan ang ginawa ng Sdca Pikemen to have their 3-point advantage. Kami po ay magbabalik dito sa inyong Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT saya all. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And we are back here at the home of the Titans, the ENDERUN colleges here in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. It is the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen leading 21-18 against National University Bulldogs. At binabati ko ang isa sa mga kilala ko dito sa assistant coaches, si Coach MC, tsaka si Coach Cedric. Grabe. At hindi natin masasabi kung may depth ang kanilang lineup, may depth din ang kanilang coaching staff. Grabe ang kanilang coaching staff with 15 seconds remaining in the shot clock. It's going to be an offensive foul on Sdca Pulong. Now we got another possession for the National University. At syempre, hindi ko pwedeng hindi batiin ang dating bullpup na si Pian Castillo. Reinhard again. No good. A good rebound for Sdca Pulong. As he brings down the ball and parks the play for the Sdca. We got Ed Dakiwag. Opo, hindi po kayo nagkakamali sa naririnig nyo. Si Ed Dakiwag po ay kapatid ni Ed Dakiwag na nasa pro level na po ngayon. Here's Mark Parks. Oo, mukhang traveling nga ang tinawag kay Mark Parks. Nabanggit ko nga din kanina yung depth na meron itong coaching staff. They have Vicky Casiano also, Coach Shot Takisen. Ang dami. That's going to be a foul on Reinhard again. Too much body up. Natatawa na nga lang dito mga coaches. Too much aggressiveness for Reinhard. Pero gusto mo yun, Bianca, kasi nakikita mong hindi tinatamad yung players mo. na makipagbanggaan sa SDCA.
Tama ka dyan, Nico. Sobrang sipag na sobrahan lang ng onting paglapit or medyo physical lang.
Yes. And again, another foul for Padrones. Isa din yan sa mga inaasahan ni Coach Jeff Napa na magkakaroon ng ambag. And one of the rookies na pwede nating sabihin is itong si Dwayne Miranda, ang anak naman ni Coach Denok Miranda. So, madami talagang second generation dito sa ating Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. A good defense for the National University, but it's Amante for 3. Tuwan-tuwa si Amante. Amantri, sabi nga nila, Amantri. We got Tebol Garcia to Jolo. Will he answer? No good. There's a rebound for the SDCA Pikemen. Now we got Ed Dakiwag to Sid. Ed Dakiwag again. Mayroon silang handover offense dito. Sid Dakiwag. Good defense by Omar John. That's going to be same ball with 14 seconds to shoot. Pumasok na rin dito sa SDCA si Ramir Emerlenciana. And dahil dyan, magkakaroon tayo ng timeout for the NU Bulldogs. Kami po ay magbabalik dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
And we are back here in the home of the Titans in ENDERUN Colleges at the heart of the Bonifacio Global City Taguig. Here's Mac Zeza for 3. No good. That's going to be a turnover for Mark Parks. Okay lang, sabi ni Tebol Garcia. Okay lang, laro lang tayo.
Deny passing lane, deny!
Isa sa mga naririnig natin. Isa sa mga, we're lucky enough to hear those coaching words dito sa ating panel. Now we got Tebol Garcia. Wow! Tebol Garcia. Jumping. Wow. Foul on number 18. Sid Kapulong. Wow. Grabe naman yun, Bianca. Wala kahit title na nandito ni Tebol. Pero again, one of the items or isa sa mga pwedeng areas of improvement dito kay Tebol Garcia is yung shooting niya. As a point guard, kailangan talaga medyo efficient ka on those free throw lines, sa mga 3-point shooting. So, we got SDCA now with a 5-point lead, 24-19. Alvin Isaac to Ed Dakiwag. Oh, hindi na binigay kay Ed Dakiwag. Here's Amante. That's going to be a 3-second violation for Max Zeze. Joseph Tim Timan is now back in. Naka naka 3-guard lineup pa rin sila with Sid Capulong, Joseph Timtima at Ed Takiwag. Kaya nabubuo nila itong 1-2 zone defense sila. And there's a steal for Sid Capulong. Sid Capulong, layup is good. Muntik pa siyang madulas doon. We got Tewel Garcia, sidestep move. Dwayne Miranda. Miranda, one-hander is good. Turo ba ni Coach Cedric labing isa yun? Yung mga one-hander pull-up na yun. We got Amante. Just the nick of time. Sid Capulong with 10 seconds to work with. Here's Joseph Timtiman to Ed Dakiwag. Medyo stagnant ang offense sila dito. Timtiman for 3. Short. And that's going to be a 24-second violation. And because of that, we will be having another timeout for the NU Bulldogs. Kami po ay magbabalik dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And again, we are back here in the ENDERUN College Gymnasium as the SDCA leads 26-21 against the National University. Ganda ng pinapakita dito ng SDCA. Ito na ba ang inihintay na explosion ni Coach Jeff Napa as he puts in Dwayne Miranda with Tebol Garcia, Mark Parks, Tulawot, and Omar John. Mark Parks will shoot a 3. No good. Tulawot with that rebound. Grabe naman yung rebound dun. Tulawot against Max Zeze. Tebol, floater, no good. It's going to be in the possession of the SDCA Pikemen. And tumatawag sila ng number 3 in their defensive matchup. So we got Ed Dakiwag. Here's Amante again. Will he make? No good. We got Tebol Garcia now. Tebol, floater is good. Ganda ang ginagawa ni Tebol dito. One-hander lang. There's Alorin. Howard to Ed. Ed for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Kuha ni Omar John. It's Dwayne. Sabi ni Dwayne, teka lang, masyado tayo nagmamadali. Hintayin natin ang ating FSA na si Omar John. We got Mark Parks. Palawot to Dwayne. Dwayne, wow, what a move by Dwayne Miranda. Parang inalog-alog niya eh. Bianca, tinignan tumitubig yung bola. Good defense for Mark Parks. Tulabot with the steal. Tebol. Ganda ng ginagawa. Ang ganda na action natin. Ika nga, Bianca. It's an up and down ball game.
And going back on Dwayne Miranda, nung last game kasi nila, I've talked to Coach Jeff at sabi niya, testing the waters pa raw sila kay Dwayne, thinking kung anong position yung i-assign nila for him. But this time, it seems as if Dwayne is really adapting well to the system of Coach Jeff.
Yes, and again, there are a lot of talented point guards na meron itong National University. You have Tebol Garcia, meron kang Steve Nash Enriquez, meron kang Reynardo Humamoy, and now you will be adding more firepower on Dwayne Miranda na napapakita niya sa atin with 4 points already. Here's Tebol. Nag-uusapan natin yung areas of improvement niya is yung free throw shooting talaga. As he continue to hindi naman siya nagkakaroon ng problema, pero again, he's splitting. He's now 2 for 4 sa ating free throw line. Now we have Alvin Isaac. So Amante, yan ang wag na wag mong gagawin. Patayin ang bola. Out of control. Yan ang hinihintay ni Coach Jeff. And babalik tayo dun sa keys to winning natin for the NU Bulldogs is yung disruptive na depensa nila in terms of yung hindi nila pahawakin ito si Joshua Tintiman, hindi nila pasko rin ito si JD Manuel. So malaking bagay talaga yung pressure defense na ipinapakita ng NU Bulldogs ngayon. Now we got Dwayne Miranda. Now Dwayne to Nat. Nat to Labot. Extra pass to Tebol. Tebol, jumper. No good. Parang mas effective si Tebol pag winuwa na hander niya. We got Joseph Timtima now. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Mark Parks. Sumabra sa gigil si Mark Parks. His third personal foul, and we got Jello Santiago and Jake Figueroa coming in for Mark Parks and Tebol Garcia. Jolo Navarro also coming in for Nat Tulabot. Good showing and good quality minutes for Nat Tulabot. Now we have Joseph Timtiman to Alvin Isaac. A good defense for Dwayne Miranda. Here's Jello Santiago. Good defense leading to a fast break offense for the National University. At tayo po ay magkakaroon ng replay. Ayan. Jello Santiago flying in like a bird ba? Pwede ba natin sabihin na flying in like a bird? But again, kami po ay magbabalik dito sa inyong Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
And we are back to the ball game as the NU Bulldogs regaining a 2-point lead against the Sdca Pikemen. Wow, what a run. And again, Bianca, mapapansin natin on their previous game nitong NU Bulldogs na isa sa mga ano nila, ginagawa talaga nila as a disruptive defense is yung steals talaga. They got steals, 6 steals on that game against the Adamson Soaring Falcons, and now kino-continue nila ang pag-create ng havoc na yun sa depensa. Miguel Fernandez, cross-court pass to Tilos. Here's Sanggalang, block by Omar John, and that's going to be a 24-second violation.
And Nico, I'd like to give a shout out to the president of the Dominic College of Asia, that is Dr. J. Andaman. Very suki yan dito sa mga halftime interviews. He's watching live from the US with his wife, Dr. Pinky, and nandun sila for a business trip on immersions of students in the USA. So, shout out to Dr. J, and thank you, Dr. J, for watching this Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Yun. And Dr. J and Dr. Pinky, kayo po ay mag-ingat dyan sa immersion sa United States. Sana mabigyan tayo ng chocolate, no, Bianca? Omar John now missing his first free throw. Sana mabigyan tayo ng pasulubong, Biancs, no? Omar John's second free throw is good.
But you know what, Nico, Dr. J. Andaman, he's very supportive in their sports. Talagang nandito siya, nanonood every time may game itong St. Dominic.
Yes, isa yan sa mga nilook forward ng, siyempre, ng team mo na lagi nanonood at nakasuporta yung president ng school. So, alam din naman natin na kahit nasa malayo sila, sinusuportahan pa rin nila itong Sdca Pikemen. Malaking boost doon for the confidence itong bata ni Coach Bong.
And it was also his idea, yung idea ni Dr. J na i-instill or i-integrate itong si Max Zeze sa team. Kasi nung naglalaro pa itong St. Dominic before, especially nung next man cup, wala pa silang FSA eh. But this collegiate, it's such a huge surprise. And also a relief na nandito si Max Zeze added to the team.
Yes, and again, it's a sight to see na masarap talaga sa pakiramdam yun. Going back to the ball game, it's a 31-26 advantage for the NU Bulldogs. Here's Sanggalang to Ed Takiwag for three. No good. No rebound for Jello Santiago. And Jello Santiago will now bark the play for the Bulldogs. Oh, good behind the back. Dwayne Miranda for three. Butter for Dwayne Miranda.
Talagang nagpapakitang gilas na.
Oh. Sabi na, huwag niyo na ako hanapan ng pwesto. Ito ang pwesto ko. Sabi ni Dwayne Miranda. Another possession. Bigla nag-outburst itong National University from down 5 to up 8. Omar John. Medyo mahina ang pasa na yun for Jake Figueroa. Miranda to Jello Santiago. Jello Santiago. Pull-up jumper is short. Fight for the rebound is won by Max Zeze. PJ Palacielo will now come in for Omar John. And Steve Nash will replace Dwayne Miranda. Tumatawag ng pressure defense. Pero ang sabi ni Coach Jeff, kalahati lang. Half lang daw, half. Tingnan natin itong pressure defense na pinapakita ng NU Bulldogs. Sid. Two-man game with Zeze. Sanggalang. Ed. Here's J.D. Manuel. Jumper. Good. For J.D. Manuel as he cuts down the lead, 34-29. Palacielo, one-hander gang. Yes, sir! Isa yan sa mga nasa bag ng mga big man ng National University, yung mid-range one-hander. Lalo na to si PJ Palacielo at si Ken Padrones. Ed Takiwag with 10 seconds to work with. Ed to J.D. to Sid. Here's Sanggalang, 5 seconds. Turnaround jumper is no good. Oh, there's a steal by J.D. Manuel. Yung element of gulat ginamit ni J.D. Manuel as he cuts the lead to 5 again, 36-31. Yan, makikita natin dito. Rebound na ni Jake eh. Tapos sundot ang ginawa ni J.D. Manuel. Kami po ay magbabalik dito sa inyo Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. And we are now back to the ball game with 23.4 seconds remaining. It's Steve Nash Enriquez, Jello Santiago, PJ Palacielo, Jake Figueroa, and Reynard Humamoy for the last 15 seconds ng ating first half. Now Jake Figueroa, jumper, will be short. It's JD Manuel to Sid. Meron pa oras itong SDCA Pikemen. Oh, sayang. Hindi na-convert ni Sid Kapulong ang kanyang jumper at the half. It's 36 to 31 in favor of the National University as we can see the second quarter highlights. Nung first quarter, pwede natin sabihin, Bianca, na ano yun quarter ng SDCA yun. Pero for the second quarter, dito natin masabi, bumawi na at nagising itong National University Bulldogs.
Tama ka dyan, Nico.
At dahil dyan, kami po ay magbabalik dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Do you love the game? To preserve it, you must follow the FIBA Code of Conduct at all times, which means betting on basketball is strictly forbidden. Asking family or friends to bet for you is not allowed either. You must never improperly influence results or incidents within a game, no matter how small, or engage in corrupt conduct by either giving or receiving a bribe. Never share inside information with anyone who could use it for betting. FIBA closely monitors betting markets. It has eyes on any suspicious activity, sending investigators to interview players and gather evidence every time there is a suspicion of match fixing. Remember, as a professional, your behavior matters, especially in the way you treat your teammates, fellow players, staff, and others outside the game. Abuse, whether physical, psychological, or sexual, is strictly prohibited. The way you behave away from the court is equally important. Any action that risks damaging the reputation of the game can be sanctioned by FIBA too. And if you witness an actual or even potential violation, you must report it to FIBA immediately or risk receiving a sanction yourself. You can carry out this duty anonymously using the reporting tool on the FIBA website. The integrity of our sport is at stake, so you have the obligation to cooperate fully with any investigation into a possible infringement. This includes handing over your phone, personal devices, and any financial records requested. Failure to cooperate will result in a suspension. Breaking any of these rules could get you a 100,000 Swiss franc fine and a lifetime ban from the sport. Even attempting to break a rule could land you in trouble. Above all, play with respect, reject corruption, gambling, and all other dangers to the sport, and use basketball to make a better world. This is our game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Do you love the game? To preserve it, you must follow the FIBA Code of Conduct at all times, which means betting on basketball is strictly forbidden. Asking family or friends to bet for you is not allowed either. You must never improperly influence results or incidents within a game, no matter how small, or engage in corrupt conduct by either giving or receiving a bribe. Never share inside information with anyone who could use it for betting. FIBA closely monitors betting markets. It has eyes on any suspicious activity, sending investigators to interview players and gather evidence every time there is a suspicion of match fixing. Remember, as a professional, your behavior matters, especially in the way you treat your teammates, fellow players, staff, and others outside the game. Abuse, whether physical, psychological, or sexual, is strictly prohibited. Do you love the game? To preserve it, you must follow the FIBA Code of Conduct at all times, which means betting on basketball is strictly forbidden. Asking family or friends to bet for you is not allowed either. You must never improperly influence results or incidents within a game, no matter how small, or engage in corrupt conduct by either giving or receiving a bribe.
At the half, it's a 36-31 advantage for the NU Bulldogs. They have a 5-point lead at Bianca, makikita natin dito yung efficiency ng both teams as the Pikemen is leading 8-10 in terms of free throws, tapos lamang din sila sa rebounding department. For the National University naman, 6 lang ang minimintes nila in terms of the field goals. Tapos meron silang 8 assists. Pero again, yung turnover story natin parehas mataas for both teams. So doon natin makikita na nagpo-follow sila doon sa system na meron si Coach Jeff at meron si Coach Bong. Ang problema lang, nagpa-pile up ang turnovers for both teams. And for our top scorers for this ball game, we have JD Manuel with 9 points, Max Zeze with 7, Sanggalang with 3, and for the NU Bulldogs, we have Omar John with 7, the newcomer Dwayne Miranda with 7, and Tebol Garcia with 6. So madami talagang offensive weapons itong National University Bulldogs at itong SDCA. Kasi hindi pa natin nakita si Joseph Timtiman doon. Hindi pa natin nakikita si Sid Capulong. So again, madami pang mangyayari dito sa ball game na to. Si Alvaran, hindi pa rin natin siya nakikita. Hindi pa rin natin I think nag-warm up siya, mukhang maglalaro na siya for the third quarter.
And Nico, during the halftime huddle nga itong NU Bulldogs, yung huddle nila hindi led by Coach Jeff Napa.
Yes.
It's actually led by the coaches of the Korean national basketball team. And hindi nga lang yun puro words. They're also really executing it. Actual execution talaga on court yung ginagawa nila. So very hands-on, very locked in sila this second half. Pero yung lamang and yung energy nila compared to the Pikemen ay malapit lang.
Yes.
So very close game ito kung tutuusin.
And imagine yung learning experience na makukuha nitong National University having been coached by, of course, you have Jeff Napa, Coach Vicky Casiano, you have Coach Shota Kitsen, Coach Cedric Labing-Isa. Tapos meron ka pang coaches from Korea. So talagang yung dynamics ng basketball, lahat pwede mo i-absorb eh. It's a matter of paano mo na lang siya i-absorb at paano mo siya i-execute.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Nico.
And at makita natin ang the continuation nitong park or bite ball game natin. Kasi yun nga, ulitin ko, for those who are just tuned in our today's ball game, we have an underdog story again with the SDCA Pikemen against the NU Bulldogs. So, yan, kita natin. Hinihintay na lang natin pumasok ang mga bataan ni Coach Bong. Naghihintay sila kung sinong 5 ang ipapasok. Ayan, tinawag na si Joseph Timtiman, got the Ed Dakiwag, Max Zeze. We also have Alvaran coming in. And JD Manuel, yan. Ken Alvaran, first time maglalaro sa ating ball game, and this is the third quarter of your Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Ayan na, si Ken Padrones with his own version of one-hander. Now Jake Figueroa to Steve Nash Enriquez. Jalo Santiago for 3. Yes, sir! For Jalo Santiago as he had another 3 points. It's a 39-31 advantage for the NU Bulldogs. JD Manuel, sorry, it's Ed Dakiwag to JD Manuel. Good pass. Different result for JD Manuel. Jake Figueroa to Steve Nash Enriquez. Thinking 3, passing 3 to Jelo Santiago is no good. A rebound for Ken Alvaran. We got Joseph Timtima now. Joseph, wala nangyayari sa offense natin. Ken Alvaran to JD Manuel. Good screen given by Ken Alvaran. Oh, that's going to be a turnover for the SDCA Pikemen. Oh, one-hander. Yan yung sinasabi ko. Actually, kausap ko siya kanina, Bianca. Sabi ko kay Ken Padrones, bakit dito hindi ka nag-one-hander? Hindi ko pa nakikita yung one-hander. Oh, yun, nagpakita na siya ngayon. Narinig na. Nagpakita agad. There's Ken Alvaran for 3. No good. Max Zeze with another rebound. Max Zeze. Oh, good. And we have Steve Nash Enriquez for 3. Yes, sir. Steve Nash Enriquez making the lead to 13 points, so 44 to 31. Biglang umalago itong National University. Mukhang na-inspire sila dun sa coaching na ginawa ng Korean coaches. We got Jelo Santiago. Layup is good. No-look layup pa yun, Bianca. Tinignan na ni Jelo Santiago yung landing niya eh.
Talagang effective yung naging huddle nila with the Korean coaches.
Ay, yan, makita natin yung yung layup. Tumingin lang konti, tapos tinignan na agad yung landing spot niya. Jelo Santiago, a force to be reckoned with. 5 points straight nang meron dito si Jelo Santiago.
And Nico, the 5 players for the NU Bulldogs that we see on court right now, pansin mo parang may resemblance sila sa isa't isa. It's only Steve Nash Enriquez na naiiba. Santiago and Figueroa, they have the same build and may pagkahawig sa isa't isa. And also Padrones and Palacielo.
Yes, ang ganda na na-notice ko doon. Nakakalito nga si PJ Palacielo at si Ken Padrones. Tapos si Jake Figueroa at si Jelo Santiago. Tawa ka nga doon, Bianca. And we have a 3-point try. No good. Here is Ken Padrones. Steve Nash. Extra pass to Jake for 3. No good. Yung katawan ni Jake, pang pro level na rin talaga eh. Sobrang lean. We got Ken Alvaran. Another 3-point try. No good. Tilos fighting for that rebound. Medyo manipis si Tilos pag itinabi mo kay PJ Palacielo at kay Ken Padrones. Steve Nash to Jake with 7 seconds to work with. May bago tayo na Little King. Here's Jake for 3. Short. Shot clock violation. Si Jesse Sabayo. Ang isa sa mga kanina, we have Kylo Chavo. Ano ba ka number ni Kylo Chavo? 88 din yata, no?
88.
88 din.
May something sa number na 88.
And right now, we have Jesse Sabayo who also wears number 88. Na medyo merong konting disadvantage sa height. Pero sa laki ng puso niya, hindi mo matatalo yan. I got Jake Figueroa now. Jake, 1-2 step. Is no good. But the putback is in for Jake Figueroa.
A 13-0 run by the NU Bulldogs, Nico. Napakalaki.
13-0 run with their disruptive defense. Hirap na hirap makahanap ng puntos. Itong Sdca Pikemen. Reinhard to Jolo. One-hander. Wow! Left and right. Si Ken Padrones. Wow. Nagpapakitang gilas nga. Bang si Ken Padrones. We got Ed Dakiwag for 3. Butter! Ed Dakiwag now cutting the lead to 51 to 34. A 17-point lead. Okay, there's a correction on that sequence. Got Jesse Sabayo now against Reynard Humamoy. A good pass to Ken Alvaran. Kahit ito si Ken Alvaran, may resemblance din kay Sanggalang eh. We can see the replay of that play. A good entry pass to the big man, Ken Alvaran. John Thomas, sanggalang. Tsaka to si Ken Alvaran, may konting resemblance nga sila. Oh.
And also, Nico, I think na-post siya sa Pinoyliga page before. Pero itong si Ken Alvaran, may ka-look-alike din na former UAAP player.
Aba, sino yan?
Si KQ.
And again, we want to congratulate Kevin Kiambao on having his own colorway sa kanyang Adidas shoe line. Meron na siyang parang pink yan eh. Collaboration ni Kevin Kiambao and Quicks. So congratulations on that. Oh, good play. That alley play works for Jake Figueroa and Jolo Manansala. Oh, we got John Thomas sanggalang to Ken Alvaran again. Oo nga, may resemblance nga. Ganda napansin mo dun. Oh, there's a steal for the NU Bulldogs. Here's Jolo Navarro. Jolo Navarro. Ang ano nito very agile for his size. Jesse Sabayo. Ken Alvaran now breaking the pressure of the National University Bulldogs. Ooh. Good move by Ed Takiwag. Tawagan ng foul doon si PJ Palacielo.
Pero Nico, kahit na nagbago itong mga players on court ng NU, talagang may resemblance pa rin. There's the two Jolos na same build pa rin sa isa't isa.
Yes. We have a very agile lineup on Tebol Garcia, Reinhard, we have PJ, Jolo, and Jolo. Kita natin kanina, may acrobatic layup itong si Tebol. So talagang with the likes of these two point guards, ang ganda ng ilalaro nitong National University. We got one more free throw for Ed Takiwag. Ed Takiwag, yung previous game niya, had 14 points. JD Manuel had 14 points also, and Joseph Tintiman had 13. So talagang malaking factor ng kanilang offensive power itong tatlong guards na to. Na right now, medyo nahihirapan silang makipagsabayan sa girls ng National University. So we have to credit yung defense na ibinibigay nitong National University. There's Takiwag again. Yeah, hirap na hirap talaga siya makascore. We have Reinhard against Jesse Sabayon. PJ Palacielo to Tebol. One-hander is good. Yan, napapansin natin, pag dalawang kamay ang ginagamit ni Tebol, mintes. Pag isang kamay, shoot. So, ano kaya mamaya, tanongin natin na si Tebol, bakit ganun? Now we got Jesse Sabayo to Fernandez. Lalabas sa play. Dapat si Jesse Sabayo, pero it's going to be a turnover for the Sdca Pikemen as JD Manuel. And itong si Chad Amante papasok na for the Pikemen. Jesse Sabayo, one-man ano to? One-man pressure. Medyo nagulat si ano dun, si Reinhard. We got Tebol to PJ. PJ to Teb. Ooh! Sakit yun. That's number 88. Sinasabi ni Reinhard, meron silang advantage in that point guard position. Reinhard to Jolo. Here's Jolo with 8 seconds to shoot. Jolo counted. The hoop and the harm for Jolo Manansala. Score is 59-37. Medyo magkakaroon ng konting momentum itong si Jolo dito. Knowing na si Jolo isa sa mga veterans yan together with Jake Figueroa. I think this is their last year.
Yeah, together with Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. So tatlo pala silang
I think
graduating.
Palacielo as well.
Palacielo also. So apat pala from this lineup. Pero again, you have Miguel Palanca coming in. Meron kang
Jedrick
Dwayne Miranda.
Solomon.
Meron kang Mac Alfanta. So parang wala din nawala dun sa veterans mo. We get Chad Damante now. Chad Damante asking for the ball. Shooting three. Not making it. Reynard Dumamoy against John Thomas Sanggalang. Score is 62-37 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Nico, I wonder, ano ba yung nagbago sa kanila after nung halftime? At parang sumabog ang NU Bulldogs after.
I think one of the yung keys yung para manalo ang NU Bulldogs is be physical. So, nakita natin na nagiging physical sila, hindi dirty but physical in terms of yung blitz nila, mas mahirap kila JD Manuel, kay Ed Dakiwa, kay Joseph Timtiman na mas makascore. So, I think isa yon sa naging factor. Tapos sila, andalin nilang makascore. So, we got Sanggalang now being blitzed by the big man of the National University, Chad Amante. Chad Amante! 1-1 for Chad Amante. Grabe, atapang atao. Atake a big man. Ayun o, tinignan pa si Omar John bago nilay up. He baited the Omar John on jumping. And that's why he got this end one play. Score is 64-39 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. As he completes that 3-point play, cutting down the lead to 24 points. We got Reynard Dumamoy against JD Manuel. And they're calling for the two-man game. Jolo Navarro. Strep. Tebol Garcia recovers. That's going to be a traveling. Masyadong mataas. Kahit ang mga coaches sinasabi, traveling talaga, Tebol. Masyadong mataas ang iyong half step. Now we got JD Manuel against Reynard Dumamoy. Now Sanggalang. Good defense by Jolo Manansala. Here's a three-pointer. No good. Fernandez with the put back against Omar John. Wow. Nico Fernandez. Sabi niya, kahit mukha ako manipis, fighter naman ako. Oh! He had no choice but to foul. Sayang, akala ko clean block. Pero ang ganda ng V-cut ni Omar John. And JD Manuel, wala na siyang ibang choice kundi foulin dun. Si Omar John. And as we know, Omar John, patawa-tawa lang yan. And good foul. I think it's a good foul for JD Manuel.
But for Omar John, Nico, this is a good game for him. Kasi nung last game nila versus Adamson, sorry, Falcons, he was struggling. And medyo na-bench nga siya nung last minutes on that game. But this game, he's performing well.
Yes. Maganda na napansin mo doon. And for the FSA naman ng Pikemen, hindi natin nakikita si Max Zezi dito. With 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. A wonderful pirouette. Itong makikita natin sa move ni John Sanggalang. Lefty layup. There's John Sanggalang. Yun. Nakaapak. Sayang naman, na-shoot na yung free throw. Bakit naman hindi mo tinignan muna? Sayang naman. We got a 65 to 44 advantage for the National University. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Again, this is just a second game of 4 games today. Sa inyong Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, Omar John, easy layup. Easy layup for Omar John. JD Manuel. Now JD Manuel again. Ayaw ni Coach Jeff Napa ng sumusundot. Pero in-acknowledge naman ni yun. In-acknowledge ni Reinhardt na sa akin yun, Coach, sa akin yun. And JD Manuel will now hit his first free throw, cutting the lead to 22 points. Second free throw is no good for JD Manuel. We got 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. We still have 1 more quarter to go. Tebol kicks it out to Jolo. Here's Jolo. 2 dribbles. Ooh, bad pass for Jolo Manansala. Sayang kasi open na open si Jolo Navarro dun. But right now, it's going to be Nat Tulabot coming in for Jolo Navarro. Tawag nila dito kay Nat Tulabot, parang Zion daw. Naririnig ko si Coach Chot kanina. Zion, dapat tinang mo na. Ganun din sinasabi niya sa huddle kanina. Pero again, the belt of Nat Tulabot. Parang big man na big man na, little big man. And that's it for the third quarter as the NU Bulldogs exploded for 22 points, 67 to 45, a 22-point lead. As we see the third quarter highlights, and isa na dyan ang lefty floater ni Ken Padrones, and this end one play by Chad Amante. Isa na rin dyan itong alone layup ni Jolo Navarro. At dahil dyan, meron pa tayong fourth quarter. Kami po ay magbabalik dito sa inyo, Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
And we are back here at the home of the Titans, the ENDERUN College's gymnasium here in the heart of Bonifacio Global City, Taguig, as we are going to witness the fourth and final quarter of a do-or-die matchup between the National University Bulldogs and the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. Magandang hapon ulit mga kaliga. For those who just tuned in, I am Nico Arsaga and I am with Bianca Tagarda. So again, we have a 67 to 45 advantage. It's a 22-point lead by the National University Bulldogs. Ang binabati ko po ulit lahat ng nanonood dito sa venue at nanonood sa ating live stream.
And Nico, parang ang light ng energy ng coaches ng NU. Parang may relief sila.
Medyo tahimik. Hindi sila masyadong ano ngayon. Galit. And before anything else, Pinoyliga would like to thank our official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, official outfitter, LGR, and of course, catch the games live via www.pusop.com, Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoyliga Cups official Facebook and YouTube channel. And we also want to thank Amelie Hotel Manila, Eastern Communications, Buffalo Wings and Things, and of course, SeriousPlayerOnly.ph. Thank you very much for supporting Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, because Pinoyliga is a proud member of the SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Going back to the ball game, Bianca, ano ang nakita nating positives na ginawa nitong NU Bulldogs? That's why they had this 22-point lead.
Well, Nico, kung titignan natin, they just relied heavily on their system, and individually, lahat nagko-contribute. At kanina nga, marami mang pinagdaanan yung bola bago makapunta sa ring. But what matters is nakakascore sila.
Yes, and because of that, nagkakaroon tayo ng up and down ball game right now. It's Chad Amante getting that layup from a missed dunk by Omar John. Sinasabi ni Jolo Manansala, no, Omar, just relax. We will dump the ball to you. Darating yan. Fernandez has a tall task on guarding Omar John dahil nga merong coach's decision kung bakit hindi naglalaro itong si Max Zeze. Here's Tebol. Offensive foul on Omar John as he provided that screen. With 8 minutes and 57 seconds remaining, a 22-point lead. Maliit pa to. Ika nga nila, Bianca, kasi madami pang pwedeng mangyari dito sa ball game na to. We got Joseph Timpiman to Fernandez. Here's Miko to Joseph. Miko again. Misdirection. Good defense for the NU Bulldogs. Reinhard naghahanap ng papasahan. Reinhard, good defense by Chad Amante. Here's Nat Tulabot to Reinhard for three. Butter for Reinhard Humamol. Ganda rin ang sapato si Reinhard. Naka-Kobe, Kobe 5 X-ray. Ang ganda. We got John Sangganang now. John Thomas against Nat Tulabot. Ang Zion ng National University. Here's a 3-point try. No good for Sepnyo. We got Nat. Sabi, pull back muna. Huwag natin pilitin. Here's Jolo. Jab step. Fake. Jolo. No good. 2 free throws for Jolo Manansala as he tries to add more to this 47-70 advantage. And here's your 3-point shot by Smart Sports. Sabi ni Reynard, passion na ipasa sa akin. And again, we can see the outburst of the National University dun sa third quarter na yun. It's 31-14. Grabe. It's almost 17 advantage. Grabe.
Yes, Nico. Not to mention, may 15-0 run sila nung third quarter.
Yes, you can imagine how hard for the SDCA. It's a tall task for them to maybe at par dun sa level ng talent na merong itong National University. Kahit sino kasi ipasok, nakakashoot. Kahit ito si Dwayne Miranda had 7 points at the half. So talagang kahit sino nagko-contribute sa kanila. Mark Parks, another foul. We have Ken, the one-hander, Padrones, coming in. Yung one-hander na yan, Bianca, madami nang natulungan yan. Isipin mo yung Macardona na lang. You have PJ Simon pa. Good defense for Ken Padrones as Amico Fernandez shoots a three-pointer. Is no good. Now we got Tebol to Nat. Oh, good fake. Wow. Good fake for Nat Tulabot. The score is 74-47. Joseph Timtima now. To Sepno, to Takiwag. There's Miko Fernandez giving the screen. There's the blitz of Mark Parks against Ed Takiwag. A good matchup. Sepno with 4 seconds. Here is Ed Takiwag. No good. A rebound for Dwayne Miranda. And Tebol Garcia now. Ayan, teka lang. Ayan na, nagbigay na ng screen si Ken Padrones, pero na-steal ni Miko Fernandez. Miko Fernandez hands it over to Sepno. Sepno to Chad Damante. Oh, good hesitation. Yan ang tinatawag na turo-turo play. What a misdirection move for Chad Damante.
Bagong hairstyle pa siya.
Oo nga, naka-cornrows. We got Nat Tulabot. Wow. A big man move for Nat. We got Reynard Humamoy again coming in for Tebol Garcia. Hindi nagkakalayo din ng height ni Tebol sa ni Reynard. Nat Tulabot, lefty pa to. Si Nat, ha? Pero ang pang-finishing niya kanan. So, ambidextrous ba tawag doon, Bianca?
Yes, Nico. And pansin ko, the good thing about this NU Bulldogs squad right now is everybody gets their minutes.
Yeah.
Kada minuto nagpapalit ng player and kada pasok talagang may inaambag ang lahat.
Yes, and again, that's NU for you. Yung caliber ng player sila with Dwayne Miranda drilling that two-pointer. 9 points na si Dwayne dito. Rookie to, ha? I think second game pa lang nga, no? So, makita natin dito na it's a learning experience for Dwayne Miranda. Ed Takiwag now against Nat Tulabot. Here's Ed. He's going to lose the ball for Reynard. Reynard. Oh! What a move! A flyby. Good move by Reynard Humamoy. At dahil dyan, magkakaroon tayo ng replay of that play. Wow! Sabi niya, babayu! Babayu, detective! Wow, what a move by Reinhard. At dahil dyan, kami po muna ay babalik after some commercials.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
And we are now back to the fourth and final quarter of the second offering. Apat pa ang ating games. Dalawa pang games today, pero apat ang games natin this Thursday with a 30-point lead itong National University against the Sdca Pikemen. Ano bang ginagawang tama ng National University dito, Bianca? Bakit ganito kalaki na agad ang lamang nila? Kanina, lamang pa ng 5 points itong SDCA.
Well, Nico, sa tingin ko, yung ginawa nilang tama is nakinig sila sa coaches nila nung halftime. Talagang after halftime, dun lumaki yung lamang eh. And for the SDCA Pikemen, well, hindi pa naman tapos ang ball game. It's a 30-point score to catch up. But I'm sure they can lessen this deficit, and of course, they can cut off the bleeding if they only will also stay composed and of course, rely dito sa system ni Coach Bong de la Cruz.
Yes. At hindi ka nagkakamali dyan, Bianca, as they cut the lead. Kanina dun sa layup ni Mac Zeze, 79-51. There's Zeze again against, good move, pero traveling yan. Against Ken Padrones. Si Ken Padrones, makita natin kahit medyo bulky ang kanyang upper body, yung footwork niya mabilis din, kaya medyo nahirapan i-breakdown yun ni Max Zeze kanina. Now we have Reinhard to Nat. There's Nat to Dwayne. Bibigay nila kay Ken Padrones. Ken Padrones, face-up jumper is no good. There's Max Zeze. Ang ganda na pinakitang depensa ni Nat doon. That's going to be a traveling. Hindi na din dribble eh. Tinayo niya. So, for those who are watching, pag ganun, it's either you pass it out or you try to at least dribble the ball bago ka tumayo. Pero it's easier said than done. Mahirap mag-dribble na nakaluhod, ha? We got Mark Parks, the brother of Ray Ray. Nat to Dwayne. Here's Dwayne. Jumper again. Uy, ang bilis nun, nun. Ang bilis na take-off ni Dwayne dun, ha? Here's Reinhard against JD Manuel. Patrones to Tulabot for 3. Yes, sir! Nat Tulabot. May pandesal na ba sa labas? Meron ng batter dito. Parang yung batter dito sa National University, Bianca. Nakakailan 3 points sa itong mga to. JD Manuel. Butter! For JD Manuel. Ilabas nyo na nga yung ilabas nyo na yung pandesal. Puro na kami batter dito. Ayan pa, isa pang butter for Reynard Humamoy. Back-to-back 3 points for the National University. As they up the lead to 31 points. We got Tilos coming in and Ala Aurin. Howard. Nat Tolabot. Here is another 3-pointer try. No, Dwayne Miranda, one-hander is good. 33 points na po ang lamang ng NU Bulldogs dito sa SDCA Pikemen. Biglang umalago talaga. Bianca, biglang at hindi lang ito basta tinarbaho to ng National University. From down 5, now up by 33 points. With 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Here's Ed Dakiwag. Hirap na hirap ngayon si Ed Dakiwag. Here's Howard for 3. Butter! Now 57 to 87. He cuts the lead to 30 points. Here's Nat Tulabot. Mintes Alea, but it's Ken Padrones putting back in. JD Manuel. 89 points. This is your last 2 minutes. 2 minutes brought to you by Smart 5G. Smart, baka naman. Jola Navarro will now come in for the National University. It's Jola Navarro against Ken Alvaran. What a good matchup. A very serviceable big man. There's JD Manuel trying to hit another shot. Now it's Dwayne Miranda doing the point guard duties for the National University. Here's Tolabot for 3. No good. Nakakatuwa na makita natin itong mga rookies ng National University. J.D. Manuel, naiwan ang bola. Here's Dwayne Miranda. Hesitation. Pass it to Ken Padrones. To Mark Parks. Oh! Iniba. Fake handoff. Here's Mark Parks for 3. Butter! Again for Mark Parks. The score is 89-57 with 1 minute remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ed Dakiwag, that's going to be a foul on Mark Parks. That's going to be 2 shots for Ed Dakiwag. 48.7 seconds remaining. First free throw is good. Second free throw. Ken Padrones. Wow. No good for Ken Padrones. Here's a lick out. Wow. Dunk sana. Pero there's a foul on Nat Tolabot on J.D. Manuel. Ito makita natin ang pusopi.com assist of the game. It's Chad Amante making that layup. Sayang, dunk na sana. Ang ganda ng take-off niya ni Ed Dakiwag. Pero it's J.D. Manuel. The resilience of this guy. Bonus free throw is good. It's a 92-61 lead with 34 seconds remaining. It's Jolo Navarro. Fouled by Howard Alaurin. The 2 free throws will be awarded for Jolo Navarro. Jolo Navarro, first free throw is good. Second free throw is no good for Jolo Navarro. Alaurin. Mukhang hindi na sila titira dito. 20 seconds. Tutilos. Tinihintay na lang natin ang final buzzer as we announce the winner. And it's official. It's a 93-62 win for the NU Bulldogs as they advance to the next stage of our Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Ngayon naman pakinggan natin ang college. Ang hymn ng winning team na National University Bulldogs.
joyful hearts we bring, love, ambition, and vision that everyone holds on. Culture of excellence and goals to reach our dreams with unity and fervor we cherish forevermore. Alma mater, you guide us towards the truth that every one of us has to go for. Teach us with your love and faith for us to be all and great. Serving communities with joy, pride, and zest, facing every challenge with character and will. Our words is gratitude for our fortitude, gaining solid property, uplifting dignity. Alma mater, you guide us towards the truth that every one of us has to go for. Teach us with your love and faith for us to be all and great. For us to be whole and
Our best player of the game from the NU Bulldogs. The total score 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal at number 12, Reinhard Jumamoy.
At kami po ay nagbabalik dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup, and I am with the winning coach, Coach Vic, and our best player na si Reinhard Humamay. Coach Vic, one question lang. With yung SDCA Pikemen, lamang sila ng 5 points sa inyo nung halftime. What is the main adjustment na ginawa nyo para magkaroon kayo ng ganito kalaking lamang na actually 29 points, 31 points?
It's just the defense. Coach Jeff adjusted our defense, yung pinapractice namin. We just applied it.
Ayun, and for Reinhard naman, I think Bianca Tagarda has a question for you.
Yes, Reynard. So, good afternoon, and again, congratulations for being the player of the game. And I just want to ask, after that halftime huddle, ang daming nagbago eh. And balita ko nga, there are foreign coaches na who help you in that halftime huddle. So, I just want to know, during that halftime, ano ba yung tumatak sa'yo na talagang binaon mo, especially in the second half?
Yun nga, sinasabi ni Coach Vic sa amin, yung defense talaga namin, yun, tinutulungan kami ng mga foreign coaches na yun, yung defense talaga namin towards UAP season.
Thank you so much, Reinhard. Now, lastly...
Wait, actually it's not foreign coaches. Marunong lang sila magsalita ng foreign language, pero Filipino sila.
Filipinos. Okay.
Thank you so much po for that fact and clarification, Coach Vic. Pero lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or pasalamatan, Reinhard?
First of all, binabati ko si Lord na binigyan kami ng panalo nito. Ginabayan kami sa game namin. Yung family ko sa Cebu, si Mami, si Daddy, yung mga pamangkin ko, si Erwan, si Zoe, and yung mga Lapu-Lapu, taga Park Place, sila Crescent, Kuya Rene, yun, yung mga teammates ko, Tebs Peanuts, and happy birthday sa mom ni Steve Nash, and yun lang, mga pinsan ko.
Ikaw, Coach Vic, do you have anyone who you want to give a shout-out or pasalamatan?
No, just like to thank Pinoyliga for inviting us here in the league. always support Pinoyliga, watch it live on Facebook, and support basketball here in the country.
Yes, thank you. At kami po, dito sa Pinoyliga, kami po yung magbabalik with our third game. So, yun, magkita-kita po tayo. Tune in for the next games dito sa inyong Pinoyliga.